Everyone, welcome to another modern video. Today we're playing a deck that is quite special. It's been a while since I've played this deck. It's very fun. The deck name is Dice Factory, and you're just putting a lot of dice when you're playing paper. You have cards like Everflowing Chalice and Astra Cornucopia that want to receive counters and produce mana. You give those counters with Core Tapper and Surge Node. You have Tezzeret. This is the newest edition. Tezzeret. You either search for one of these combo pieces like Surge Node, but most importantly, you just untap artifacts. So you can untap the Everflowing Chalice or the Cornucopia. Just got lots of mana. Then once you have that mana, you get Mystic Forge, and you just cast your deck. You're gonna probably win with Flesh Raker plus K Command in most matchups. You're playing the Tron lands. You're playing the Urza Saga and Inventor's Fair. Playing Mox Opal. This is a deck that doesn't want to see Void Mirror against it. That's for sure. Okay, let's go. What does this hand do? Alright, check this out. This may just be a zero land keep. I can do Core Topper turn 1, and if it survives, I have a lot of counters on Cornucopia. Doesn't survive, I still put 2 counters on Cornucopia. I can also just sack this immediately and then top the Cornucopia to play a new Core Topper. Maybe that's a keep, actually. Let's try and keep this zero lander. Zero landers. Do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do this. And I pass. This one can either put 2 counters here or can just wait. If they thought sees me. I don't have anything left. Bolting the core topper doesn't accomplish too much because I still yeah, they do thoughts as me indeed. Rip. Rip my plan. I was going to cast a Mystic Forge turn 2 with lots of mana spare. Creativity. Okay. Come on, something powerful. A Planeswalker. Let's play this for 2. And pass. So I'm just laying out some mana now. Turn 2, I have like, I don't know, so much mana. Nothing to do with it though. The Mystic Forge is taken away from me. That was a good one. That was a good zero land keep though. It was actually threatening a lot on turn 2 already. And not everyone always has the Thoughtseize, you know. Flesh Raker. Hmm. I think I use this to put counters. I don't think I care about attacking. And I don't know if I should play this Flesh Raker or hold it in hand. Think I'll play it. Mostly because my opponent plays Discar spells. You see, you root the opponent because creativity needs all the help. What about Dice Factory? Doesn't this deck need help as well? Alright, thankfully the opponent isn't really doing too much. I think I want to diversify my stones. Renantix. Okay. Probably tick up. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go get the Urza Saga here and put it into Inventor's Fair actually. All right, let's think about it. Do I have enough mana? Core Tapper puts 3 counters here. I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think I've got enough mana to do. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I think I definitely have to do this. Let's put a land. Tap. I have to sacrifice this. Let's go get Mystic Forge. Let's play it. I got 2 mana. Let's see what's the top. There's this tower. Cornucopia. Let's play for free. Get a token. Flesh Raker. Oh no. Oh yeah. Never mind. I got a 3rd token. That's true. All right. 1, 2, 3. Map. Very nice. We can actually win the game this turn. If I keep on getting lucky. Vexing Bubble. All right. Do I win? I think I've got to win. I think that's lethal. Yeah, just attack. Wow. Crazy. Out of nowhere. Completely out of nowhere. They were at like 20 life and I had nothing. I just drew expedition map and I won. Man, crazy stuff. All right, that was a good start. Ugh. Yeah, Mystic Forge is a powerful card. Restricted in Vintage alongside Vexing Bubble, which you can play more in Modern, just end up playing one. It's Bandy Legacy restricted in Vintage, Vexing Bubble, Mystic Forge restricted in Vintage, Karn restricted in Vintage. That's it. That's it. Yeah, no more restrictions or bannings. All right, what are we playing against? Creativity. Lots of 2-ofs in this sideboard. Not usually what you expect from a Karn deck. Who won this member? Yeah, Vexing Bubble seems bad. Let's go. His hand's clunky. Mulligan. His hand's also clunky. Yeah, just don't have any engine, right? Put him also to 5. Should I also go down to 5? I can keep him being slow. They mull to 5. Maybe I should just keep a somewhat functional hand with even an interaction piece, 2 interaction pieces. I have Cornucopia. Brennan 6 is the all-time loss leader in value from peak to low. Even future side Tarmagov didn't lose as much value. But I think Brennan 6 is more expensive than Tarmogoyf. Is it not? Should I go turn 1 Saga? No. I guess turn 1 Saga gets me to Tron turn 3. Turn 4. This is a Renetix? It is. Ooh, I love Core Topper here. Very good draw. Let's play Cornucopia for 0. And then Core Tapper. Amazing draw. It turns on the Cornucopia. Even if opponent kills it, I can still put 2 counters on the Cornucopia. Thoughtseize. That's okay. This time I got colors. Faithless looting. Okay, they took Kozil's command. So they let me with Karn. Mm-hmm. Discard 2 lands. The pink or tapper. Put 2 counters here. Draw. Another Karn. I wonder what should I do here, because I can play Karn or I can make a construct. If I play Karn, I hold up mana for this member. So I can just go Karn and then put into play a Tormod Script. I think that's pretty safe. I can also Pithing Needle the Wren, but then I'm tapped out. If my opponent goes Fetch Land Creativity, I can't do anything about it. So I think it's correct to go Karn, Tormod Script. Paradox Engine. Huh. And pass. You bolt my Karn. It's okay. I've got another one. Opponent doesn't know about the second one. I just top decked it. Your Eternal Land. I'm not gonna Tormod Script that one. External go to Tron with the Expedition map. I get to 8 mana. What can I do with it? You abrupt became a cornucopia. That's annoying. I have lots left. I now have a lot of less mana. I'll have 5. Wow, I drew map normally. Is there anything else? I mean, definitely floating mana here, not making a construct. Is there anything else I may want to get then? Maybe I should still get map. At the end of the day, it gives me 3 mana in the long run. I got a power plant. Now I have 5 mana. I have to respect the creativity though. Problem is that opponent will have 2 dwarven mine. I don't have Stone Brain in my sideboard. This may be a matchup where Stone Brain is actually good. I go Karn, I don't have 1 mana up, but maybe 1 mana up isn't even good anymore. Because my opponent just has 2 now, so this member is useless. I can go Karn Needle, but if they go Archon, it's over. I lose the game. Whereas I can always go Karn Bridge. Yeah, I think my best play is just to go map, crack it right away. Setting up for a bigger Karn. Next turn. Needlemeyer? Dismember the 1/1. Huh. That's a cool line. I could have gone Karn Needle, put in fetches in response, winning Bren. and then they can't get back the bloodstained mire. And then I dismember the thing. Huh. If they don't fetch a response, we needle the mire. Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, very cool line. Thinking about going maybe Mystic Forge next turn. We've seen how like it wins out of nowhere game one. They get back the Azeator's Proving Ground here. They discarded Persist Looting. I think I'm just happy to go Karn Mystic Forge. Unless I want to do that Pithing Needle play, which may be interesting, given that Vren is at 5 loyalty. Going Mystic Forge can't be wrong, though, in this deck. I don't have too much mana, I only have 2. I go Needle. Yeah, maybe I should just do that play that have been suggested last turn. Should do it now. My problem is if they bolt my car and I got nothing. Now let's just go get Mystic Forge this turn. Alright, let's see what's on top now. Cornucopia. Cast it for 0. Mox Opal. Cast it for 0. Everflowing Chalice. Can cast this for 1. I think it's alright to do it for 1. Mox Opal again. It's a lot of free things off the top. Inventor's Fair. It's not a bad card. The draw. Maybe I can just be content with what I got and I just pass here. Because I could exile the top, but if there's like a Tron land, it's pretty bad. I'm just happy to draw Inventor's Fair, and then next turn we'll see. I have a shuffle effect. I have something that can tutor for another Mystic Forge if my opponent has a shatter effect. I think this is happy. I'll just pass. When it gets back to Dwarven Mine but plays Mountain. Weird. Thoughtseize. Okay, they knew about my dismember. Now they can play Creativity. For 1, kill my Karn. Let's see. They could have done Creativity for... Oh, they have Transmogrify. I see. Yeah, can't do anything about that. So I'll lose Karn and I'll lose Inventor's Fair. Sorry, I'll lose Urza Saga, I mean. Draw. Mox Opal on top. Let's play it. Another Mystic Forge. Let's play it. Kozilek's Command. Alright, how much mana do I have here? 7, 8, 9. I need 10. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. Cast. Exile target creature. And make mana. And make spawns. Yeah, drawing doesn't matter because I've got no mana. Okay. So Mystic Forge on top. I can either cast this or exile it. I think I'll exile it. Yeah, the problem is that, of course, if there's 2 lands, I'm stuck. Nice. Got a Tezzeret. Got a Mox Opal. I've got a Karn. This is my last Karn, I believe. I've got a Urza's Tower. Now I can search up for, let me think here. What do I do with Tezzeret? Can I search it for mana? I don't think so. I can get like Surge Node and put a counter here. Or I can just untap. Probably just happy to play Needle now. Needle the Ren and 6. I can't quite cast Paradox Engine, I believe. Yeah. Let's get Pitting Needle. And name Brennan 6. This way they can't even get back the fetch land. Now, Tezzeret goes minus. I think I want to get the Surge Node here. Maybe I can get Expedition Map, though. It's a lot of mana. It's also a Shuffle effect. In case, yeah, like I have a bad card on top. Alright, I think I can pass now. If you follow me on my socials, I advertised that I was streaming on the Ultimate Guard live channel. Instagram and Twitter. Alright, opponent found the Dwarven Mine. So I guess they can go creativity on the Dwarf. We'll see. I maybe don't mind drawing that Urza's Tower now. It's 3 mana. This is a turn where I'm gonna dig through my top deck a lot to find that Glaring Flesh Raker. They can also creativity my artifacts. That's true. You're right. I didn't think about that. Huh. That's not a bad play. I do get to keep Karn though. Yeah, they do that. Wow. Yes. Yes, that's a cool play. I didn't think about it. Okay, let's see what happens. I get another map and the Mishra's Bubble. My opponent gets Karn, Archon. I have to sacrifice one of these 2 permanents. Sorry, Planeswalkers. I think I'll sacrifice the Tezzeret. How many Mystic Forge have left? Oh, there's one in exile, so I can take away card. Yeah, I'm sacrificing Tezzeret here. Then they can still use Brennan 6. They ping the Karn. Alright. Game is not over yet. Let me Mishra's Bubble. I could have Mishra's Bubble myself, I guess. Okay. Okay. Flesh Raker. This is where the fun begins. Let's go Flesh Raker. Let's go Tezzeret. Trigger. -2 Karn. And I'm gonna get Mystic Forge from my exile zone. Because Mystic Forge is exiled from, I don't remember what effect. Now I can cast it. Get a token. On top of my deck, there's a core tapper. Let's play it. No, not with that. This is probably game over now. Ooh, another Flesh Raker. Yeah, this is gonna be over. Play Flesh Raker, tapping. 1, 2. Actually, let's just sacrifice this here. And then tap this Chalice to play Flesh Raker. That's another Flesh Raker? Alright. Uno, Due, tre. I probably deal, I don't know, not infinite damage, but maybe 500 this turn. I don't know how much damage can I deal this turn, but a very, very large amount. We exiled the Mystic Forge from another Mystic Forge. Right, right, right. That's true. All right, good start. We played against an ancient deck with another ancient deck, but at least we got a new card. Two. Eep. I'll go Urza's Tower. I think I want to go Chalice Go. The reason is, if my opponent Thought Seizes me, at least I get to keep one of the combo pieces. Because I have like, yeah. All right, happy to play Chalice on turn 1 here. This card is really the core of the deck. Like, it's so good. Urza Saga Core Tapper. Pass. You don't need to sack this right away. You can just untap and put an extra counter. Okay. 2 counters here. Next turn, I can already play Karn. I believe my opponent is playing some Dimir Frog Shell. So they don't have Lightning Bolt. That makes you a little bit happier to go Karn minus. Build your own Soul Ring? Yeah. Amio. Okay. Hmm. Cornucopia. Okay. This is a matchup where they don't really deal very well with the construct from Urza's Saga. So I'm thinking about just going Cornucopia for 1 pass here. And just make a construct. Oh. Alright, never mind. Yeah. Guess I stick to the pass. I could have just had 1 more mana into play. It wasn't like an incredible mistake, but nonetheless. The magical and UI, I thought it would ask me to pay after I clicked OK. I don't know why I thought that though. That's obviously my bad. Let's not blame magical line. Oh no, we're playing against, I don't know what we're playing against. Because Gorio usually does not play Tamio. It's annoying how Cornucopia and Chalice are templated different on magical line. Yeah, this is kicker and this is just, that's fine. That's fine. We've been we've been there. We've gained a lot from our opponent misclicking. Sometimes we also misclick. All right, so my opponent may just be playing an unfair deck. I don't know. Just wish I had I just wish I had 1 mana now. Because I want to make more constructs here. That's all I want to do. So maybe I just get Mox Opal. That's the way to make more constructs. Yeah. I can get Expedition Map and go to Tron, but I just think my opponent dies here if I just attack and make constructs. Should I attack Tamio? Yeah, let's kill Tamio. They can just get back Fatal Push. Okay, no, it is they are playing a combo deck. They just not found a graveyard card yet. Like an Archon or a Goryo. Plastic Falagi. I don't think we live in a world where you can play Falagi in your modern deck anymore. Maybe that world never existed in the first place. Flesh Raker. I think now I've got enough tokens. I think I'm happy to just float mana. I want to go Karn Crypt now. Maybe I get Vexing Bubble to play around. Oh no, Vexing Bubble. That's funny. Vexing Bubble counters my Torment Script. I don't have a Soul Guide, right? Vexing Bubble is around Force of Negation, but let me see again. What do I need to do here? And let me see again. What do I need to do? I need to play Karn and cast a 0-drop off of it. Maybe if I go Expedition Map and I can crack it, play land from hand, I can still go Karn Torment Script. Yeah, let's do that. So let's get Expedition Map here. Maybe, aspetta. Maybe I just want to get lethal, because if I just play an artifact, I've got lethal. Maybe I should do that instead. So here, I just sorry, I'm in the tank now. All right, let's go Expedition. Surge Node is mana negative, because I spent 2 mana to put a counter. I'm thinking about Fatal Push. So I'm thinking about my opponent going Fatal Push plus block to not die. So in that case, I want to put into play Karn Crypt. So what I'm gonna do is just play map, just get map into play, not do anything with it. Use the mana to play Surge Node. No, actually, use the mana to play Karn. No, maybe use the mana to play Surge Node. Use Surge Node to put counter on Chalice, and then play Karn. This way they need both push and Force of Negation to survive. I think this is the best play I could have played. I could have made. I think so. Yeah, I don't need to cast card now. I can just attack now. I don't know why I put a counter main phase 1. Anyway, now they need push to survive. Okay. And then I need Force of Negation. Next question is, do I want to pop in now for the Oculus? Because they can also just go draw this card, discard Archon, persist. If they play Oculus, do I win if they play Oculus? Let me see. I can get Walking Ballista and Walking Ballista shoot the 2/2 and then attack. So yes, I should play around Archon and not Oculus. So I just pass. Okay, I can bring in one Tormut script, and that's it. Yeah. Uh, Vaccine Bubble is probably good. I must play both Force and Subtlety. Don't know what to side out. Maybe the worst card is Tezzeret. Okay, game two. I think this is a mulligan. And these ends are so heavy. I'll keep it because I don't want to go to. I don't want to go even lower. Am I bottom in Mystic Forge? Nah, maybe just Karn. But yeah, both of these hands have been the same, I feel. Very, very heavy hand. Buongiorno, Daniel. Danielito. Ooh, Expedition map. That's a nice draw. Let's go Tower map. Don't frog me. Don't frog me. Don't frog me. See? Man, the range between turn 2 frog and turn 2 Falaji, it's like, I don't know. And I top the plant. Okay, cool. It's like if you get an ice cream in Italy versus an ice cream in America. It's the same. It's the same range. What did you get back? You got back Fatal Push. Okay. It's still nah, that's actually a mistake. Because an ice cream in America is okay at the end of the day. You're still happy. I'll put it disconnected after the ice cream comparison. Alright, I'll take a break as well. I'll be back. Okay. Thoughtseize takes Mystic Forge, and then they unearth the frog. See, Falaji wasn't that bad after all. They gave them a frog. Just one turn too late. Just one turn later, not too late. Okay. End of turn, we crack them up, go get mine. Untap, get 7 mana, and I Thoughtseize bug the Mystic Forge. Very good, very good. They obviously are representing the obviously representing the man, I wish I had the Pithing Needle in my main deck now. I could go Tezzeret 0. I guess -3 is not great because that just kill it with the frog. Yeah, Tezzeret is pretty bad now. Yeah, I don't really have a great play, honestly. Maybe I should just go Mystic Forge. See if they have that consign. Or if they just bluffed it. The life total doesn't matter in this matchup that much. Opponent writing an email at WotC to fix the Thoughtseize bug. Yeah, I do have consent to memory. I don't know if I want to play Tezzeret. He really doesn't do anything. That's crazy. How does the Terminal Planeswalker not do anything? Maybe I just plan to play Vaccine Bubble? Or Map? Plan to play Map? I'm not beating the frog, though. That's the problem. Like, I can get Map. Alright, I think I'll get Map. I had Tomo Script as well. Maybe it's not bad. Then I have to hope this card resolves. Alright, let's do this. Tomo's Crypt, put a counter. Mox Opal, put a counter, pass. Now you have to discard 2. Yep, they attack Tezzeret. Let's see if they discard 2 cards. I think they know my hand fully. They know what to expect. They discard push. Once again, if they discard a card, I can't crack this crypt to play around Oculus, which is reasonable for them to have. Although I didn't see any in game 1. Opponent definitely playing a wild brew. It's not that wild, but it's definitely a brew. Because they have 2 cards in it. If I crack the crypt now, my opponent can just go like this card persist. I think I don't play around Oculus because I just go Karn Bridge if they Oculus. Probably go Karn Bridge anyway here. Do I have Bridge in my sideboard? I must, right? Yeah. Oh, Jono buy-in? Yeah, they do have Oculus. That's okay. Let's go Karn Bridge, hoping for no Force of Negation. Snaring Bridge. Go. And this Thomas Graves was just here to check for great, like if they add some more unfair cards than just Oculus. Again, if they have a second sink into stupor or they bounce this, I lose. But, I don't think I was in the spot to play around much. One is now digging. If I Tainted Indulgence, sure. It looks like they pass. All right. Okay. It's another Tezzeret. What are we doing here? I think I want to get the Mystic Forge. Let's get the Mystic Forge down. And let's start doing some fun here. Everflowing Chalice. I think I'll play it for 1. Flesh Raker. That's good. I'll play it. Cornucopia. That's good. I'll play it. Another Flesh Raker. Okay. So I have to, in order to cast it, I have to play Saga from hand. And then play Flesh Raker. Mox Opal. Very good. Yeah, I think just like the previous game, just out of nowhere, we win the game. GG, Kozak's command for the win. Alright, strong performance by this deck so far. Very strong performance. It's Mystic Forge 1-card combo once you have mana. I guess you gotta get lucky, but you only have 17 lands in this deck, so It's not too hard to get lucky. Okay. Keeping this hand. Worm's Chant to the bin. Third Mox Opal. Yeah, I don't think I have a play. I just have to go. Urza's Mind Go. Okay. I can go Urza Saga, Chalice for 1. Fortunately, these Mox Opals don't give me mana right now. Eventually, they'll be Lotus Petal. Maybe triggering Flesh Raker, so better than Lotus Petals. But my opponent, of course, has like removal spells, they have Solitude, they have counter spells. I believe what they're playing is this one that I'm gonna stream with tomorrow. I just won the challenge yesterday or today. It's got March for Saga, so that's they probably don't have it. They have Supreme Verdict and they have the Narset Days Undoing plan. I think that's what they're on. They have Wrath of the Skies, which probably means that they're favorite in this matchup. Okay. I drew Urza's mine. Not ideal. Eventually, I'll Tron, thanks to uh the map. I'm wondering what should I do here. I think that I could go Flesh Raker. When it goes, okay, I go Mox Opal, and then I can make a construct. They don't go okay. I'm kind of screwed. I could all make a construct. Do I care about making a construct? Maybe I do. I just pass. It's a slow matchup. I don't need to rush anything. They do have Wrath of the Sky, so I don't want to go all in constructs. Also, I was thinking they don't really have ways to punish me from passing the turn. I don't think this is a punishment. This is an anticipate. All right, they go land, go. Vexing Bubble. I think I like to just make a construct, get map, play land attack. Play land attack. Don't even play Mox Opal. I doubt this attack is gonna go well. Or maybe I could have played Mox Opal. I'll just pass for now. I expect my opponent to play Wrath of the Skies type of effect. Like consulting the star charts. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. I guess it's not this deck then. Yeah. E Ferone. Maybe I go Orim's Chant in my upkeep. If they don't have Orim's Chant, I'm definitely threatening a very good turn here. Let's get Tron. Let's see what I do in my upkeep. The Orim's Chant kicked. Land go. They Teferi bounce my construct. You do more Orim's Chant? Okay, you don't. Alright. Let's start with Glaring Flesh Raker. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let me play one Mox Opal. Okay. Let me play Vexing Bubble and draw off of it immediately. Mm-hmm. Let me play Tezzeret. Guess I can play a land now. Let me play Tezzeret Cruel Captain. This resolves as well. Maybe they don't have a counter. Yeah, Vexing Bubble should stop the Orim's Chant combo, yeah. Which artifacts do I want to get here? I can get Expedition Map that gets me yeah. Do I need to use this now? I guess not. Alright, let's play the Condager Creator. See what happens. Do they finally have a counter spell? I already made my land draw, so I can't get Inventor's Fair. Now I can get it next turn. Yeah, one counter spell. They were very patient with it. Search my deck. Let's get Expedition Map. I think it's the best of the bunch. Let's play it. Put a counter on Tezzeret. I guess I'm gonna play Mox Opal and put another counter on Tezzeret. This way, Snapcaster Mage doesn't kill it if some weird things happen. I already made my land drop. I can get Inventor Sphere later on. Let's attack with this construct at my opponent's face. And I can pass the turn. I already made my land drop. Would have played Bubble in case my opponent goes Narset Dazenduin. Would have dealt one more damage, made one more token. I think if I do that, they're kind of dead on board. Looks like they're digging. Looks like they haven't found the answer to the board. Like Wrath of Disguise. Doesn't kill Planeswalker, Wrath of Disguise. Okay, wow, they just pass. Crazy stuff. Uh, I'm going to crack the map now and get maybe not, because that can go Days Undoing in my draw step. I'll be drawing 7 cards though. So that's probably good enough. They can get actually that was maybe a mistake because now my construct's smaller. Because I can go Wrath of the Skies in my turn. Seems like they're going Wrath of the Skies now. Yeah, there's no reason to float mana anyway. So that's equal to 3. I'll still get the Inventor's Fair. And go for my turn. Let's play Fair. Oh, I can't. I don't have Methodcraft. Let's play Opal. -3. What do I want to get? Maybe Everflowing Chalice? Yeah. 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. And pass. Yeah, I forgot this card needed 3 artifacts to be used. Oh no. They have Azakron Scepter plus Orim's Chant. Am I officially locked? I am. Yeah, GG. That's the fear as well. Not that I could do something. Okay. Playing as control deck. I don't think any of these cyber cards. I guess Pithing Needle's strong. I'll have 1 in. I can come maybe Mox Opal. Doesn't seem like a matchup where you want to draw. Or don't they use the 2 mana from the scepter to put it on the stack? Oh, the white for the kicker. I see. It's the kicker. Okay, okay, okay. You're really supposed to win game 1. That's the game where they don't have consign to memory. Get a power plant. Let's play Tezzeret. Nice draw card. Like a -7 Tezzeret this turn. If my opponent doesn't do anything, I'll do it. Okay, let's play Karn. I don't exactly know what to do with Karn if it resolves. Alright, glad it resolved at least. Maybe I just get Liquimite coaching in this matchup. They don't have ways to kill my Karn at 3. And that's probably the highest impact card I have in my sideboard. I guess that's Mystic Forge. But I can always get Mystic Forge next turn. Yeah, the Extinguisher, blah blah blah, kills the land. I'm gonna go coding. I'll go Opal. Bubble. Cornucopia for 0. Float to mana. Opal. And then play coding. That's a pretty good turn 3. We played our whole end. Pass. And turned this into an artifact so they can't use it. Okay, opponent passes. I think I'm gonna crack the bubble. Already have Metalcraft. Want to draw more cards. Vexing Bubble. Do I want just Stone Rain? Or do I have better plans? I think I just want Stone Rain. Then I can go Vexing Bubble, crack it right away. Issure's Bubble. Power Plant. Go. Okay, crack the bubble now in case I draw a Kozak to my opponent turn. Eferino. Sure. Why did I not play last turn? You -3 on the coding. Okay. Then I go bubble. Draw 2. Split Flesh Raker. Split Coding. And that's the game over. Go game 3. Submit. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have turn 3 Tron. I guess sometimes it happens. I'm still keeping it. It's pretty weak. I think against the control deck. I think I've got enough threats, and that's what I need. Okay. Not too bad. Let's play Saga. Saga is never safe against the Wrath of the Skies deck. But yeah, my deck is just not very good against that deck anyway, so I think I just pass, because if they have Wrath, they may cast in now, and then I draw a land. I actually don't want to go all in against one single Wrath. E poi lo Steferino, bouncing my Saga. Alright, not the worst. I can go Tezzeret. Force of Negation. Okay. Pitching, counterspell. Okay. I can go Opal, Cornucopia, Map. If the Wrath of the Skies, I pack up a leave. Yeah, I think that's a plan. That's my plan. Uzos command. That's not bad. I can crack the map. Go get a Urza's Mine. Power always last. And pass. I can make a construct. And then with this one, I can get the second map and get to Tron. Alright, good. We exposed ourselves against Wrath. They didn't have it. Sometimes you gotta play around. Sorry, sometimes you can't afford to play around everything. And by everything, I mean one card. Fifth mana. Is this Teferone? It's Teferone. Make a construct. Let's see if they have the Orm's Chant. It doesn't seem so. I think I'm only floating mana now. And I think I want to get the Expedition map rather than the rather than the Pithing Needle on Teferone. Okay, now what? Like a Wrath instant speed. Yeah, I know. But they didn't have it last turn. Yeah, sure, I could have drawn it this turn, but at this point, we gotta go, right? Uh, should I start with Tezzeret? It does give me that powerful emblem. But Mystic Forge obviously opens the door to top deck something more powerful, so maybe I should start with Mystic Forge. If I find like Glaring Flesh Raker, I want to play that. There's a Sag on top. I'll exile it. Cornucopia. I guess now it's time to play this Tezzeret. Maybe I should tap the Opal and float colorless though. Because that's better if I find Flesh Raker. Wow, counters on this and not on the Forge. Crazy. Cornucopia for 0. There's another Sag on top, unfortunately, so I gotta stop here. Okay. I just attack the Teferone. I have 2 cards in end. Let's see if they drew Wrath of the Skies. And maybe that's why they didn't counter Forge, because they plan on killing it with the Wrath. They bounce the Forge. Okay. The fact that we have the Tron lands makes me kind of like, even if they Wrath me, I can't rebuild. I have the lands. Let's start with Mystic Forge. The Pizza Oven. Force the Negation. Okay. Play Saga. Can play Everflowing Chalice for 3. Yeah. I don't think I'm that interested in playing this Kozak's command. Yet. See if they find their Wrath. They do. Okay. I lose everything. I remain with Tron. I'll just play this now. First 7. Let's hope they don't have a counter spell. They're thinking if they have a counter, they for sure counter. If they consult the star charts, they for sure dig for consign to memory. So I'm assuming they don't have it. They can have Snapcaster Mage and go Snapcaster Toon, but maybe they don't have any outs then because they don't have a blue card for Force Negation. That's why I played this now because of Snapcaster Mage. Because if I win my opponent's upkeep, they can go Snapcaster counter. Oh, no, what is this lore roll? Okay. Lay down all my lands. No reason to hold them. The Snapcaster beats begin. Lure Reveal is the last card in end. Strong. Popper play. E Ferrone. Yeah, unfortunately the window seems to be closing. Unless I top deck something now, I concede. Okay, that counts. Let's cast this. Let's see if it resolves. X equal 9. And they have a counter. This time they don't. It's low roll. Alright, GG, GG, GG. Close match. They found the Wrath of the Skies, which makes sense. I mean, this deck shouldn't be good against Wrath of the Skies, but obviously if they don't draw Wrath of the Skies, then we win. Like this game, if they didn't draw Wrath of the Skies, we would have won. But I think it's just how it goes. So no hard feelings. Okay, let's keep this hand. It's not very good. Not very good. I may actually be cycling this K command on turn 2 if I brick. Let's go tower go. Hmm. Another tower. I may still want to cycle this K command. We're in the Mystical Archive bracket. Punisher Trainer, yes, unfortunately. This is another Wrath of the Skies deck. Heh. Flame of Anor. Okay. Can you do something powerful here? I don't think so. Yeah, I just want to cycle this K command. I don't know. I feel like I want to draw a card. That card is bad though. Okay. I'll play Urza's Tower Tezzeret. Then I can go Flare Denial. Okay. I wanted to go Surge Node, but I guess I can't. Go. I wanted to go Opal Cornucopia -3 Tezzeret. I guess Surge Node put a counter on Cornucopia. Not the. Yeah, I think it was a decent turn. Opponent denies that. Ooh, they get Narset. Interesting. So it may have the. It's a nice founding. This core tapper. Actually, let me think. Maybe I can make a construct as well. I make a construct because I get the Everflowing Chalice. Nah, who cares about constructs? Let me get. I don't even get Everflowing Chalice actually. What if I get Vexing Bubble? No, that sucks. Just get Surge Node then. And a free. Cornucopia is very important. And they have Flame of Anor. Huh. Maybe just get Expedition Map. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. So I want to go Tezzeret. I want to play all my things. Maybe I can get -7 Tezzeret. I get -7 Tezzeret. What artifacts do I want to have in play? Maybe just map. Right. So let's go Tezzeret again. Then I go Saga. Mox Opal. Cornucopia for 0. Core Tapper. And Tezzeret goes to 8 if nothing happens. Alright, Tezzeret goes to 7. Question is, do I want to -7? Does Tezzeret -7 win the game? Let me read it again. You get an emblem at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put a 3+1/+1 counter on target artifact you control. If it's not a creature, it becomes a rowboat. Opponent can just go Flame of Anor. You know what? I don't think I've ever done or seen anyone doing -7, so I'll be doing it. Begin combat. Turn this on. If it doesn't go well, that's fine. We can just say that we made a Tezzeret emblem. It should be allowed to tap for 4 now? Oh, it does not, unfortunately. Wait. Oh no, yeah, charge counter. That needs to be charge counter. This one puts +1/+1 counters. It's not the same. Yeah. You go Flame of Anor, killing my expedition map, drawing 2 cards. Okay. I would have drawn. Combat. Turning on the Mox Opal. Attacking for 6. I just want to draw a random artifact from now on. It's nice to have a walking ballista in the deck so you can search for it. Yeah, but then you have ballista in your deck, you know? Drawing a walking ballista. That's like the classic Urza Saga toolbox. Sure, it's nice to have cards in your deck. It's a lot less nice to draw them. I mean, maybe now when I have lots of mana, it's cool, but... Hmm. No! Flame of Honor. I'm gonna stop drawing good cards. Draw. Okay. Not bad. The 3-3. Do I want to get Expedition Map? This one puts counters on a creature as well, right? Yeah. Maybe I get Expedition Map. Go Chalice for 0, because that's lethal. Wish I had the boots. Yeah, this is lethal. When it has to chump. Probably would chump anyway, but might as well make them chump. Or maybe put the counter on the Chalice, but I can just do that next turn. Man, it is hard to grind through an emblem. It's not like the most powerful emblem, but I mean, everything I drew is a wild Nakado. I guess you can beat a wild Nakado every turn. It's not that hard. And please don't find Wrath of the Skies. Be nice. They're digging for it. They don't have Doxycytine to put counters on. That'd be fun. Also, they just bounce with Teferi, so it's not even that good. Alright, they go Prismatic Ending on my construct. Then they're gonna go Teferi, bounce the other construct. Okay. Alright. Well, could have been worse. Power plant. How about instead of getting Tron, I get Urza Saga. I think it may be a good idea. Fountain Port. I don't know what it does. When it plays Narset, minus. The only regret I have is putting 3 counters on a construct. I could have just put it on the Everflowing Chalice. Ending? Okay. They played ending. I think I just make a construct now to not waste the Tezzeret emblem. Breath of the Skies finally arrives. There's no way to escape it because it kills the saga as well. If I draw a card, I can Tormod's Crypt their graveyard. That's not good anymore. GG. The Tezzeret emblem did not win. I think I want one needle over one opal, same Cyber as before. Okay, let's go. I can go Urza's Mine, Surge Node. Next turn I can play Chalice for one, and then put a counter on it with a Surge Node. There used to be a 4 of in this deck. Saga and Chalice for one. I can also go Chalice on 0 to play around spells in there. I think it's okay. I'll do it for one. Spells in there counters Core Topper as well. And I can put a counter on it. Also a 0, it cannot get spells nared. Maybe in paper you can convince your opponent. Rest of this guy's for 0. Okay. Kills my Saga and my Chalice, but does not kill my Surge Node. What can I do here? I can go Saga, Cornucopia, Mox Opal. This one puts a counter here. It's because it's free roll. And then I play Tezzeret. Which minuses 3. If I minus 3 dies to Flage. This is 3 dice to Flage. Is there anything I like to get? I don't think so. I just 0 on top this. Pass. Let's see if they have the Fairy, Time Reveler, or worse, another Wrath of the Skies. Okay. You bounce Saga, probably. If you're delaying my construct's making. Oh wow, you bounce Cornucopia. Weird. Can I go Flesh Raker? Let me think. I think so, right? No, not really. I have to tap the saga if I want to go Flesh Raker. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What does Tezzeret do? What does Tezzeret do? I get another map. Yeah, actually, let's do that. I can go Tezzeret -3, get map. Yeah. Then I can go land, Flesh Raker, Kernick. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I need to figure out a way to do it all. All right. If I put into play Chalice here, for example, what do I do? I can go play land 1, 2, 3, Flesh Raker. No, Chalice sucks. Chalice doesn't make any sense. Cornucopia, make a token. No, actually don't think there's a way I can play Flesh Raker and make a construct. I don't think there's a way I can do that. Unfortunately. Yeah, there was maybe if I didn't -3. I guess I can take Mishra's Bubble and just redraw later. So Mishra's Bubble. Let's play Urza's Mine. Let's play Cornucopia for 0. And pass. I can put counter here and then make a construct. I'm not sure if this was the right play. I had a lot of I have a lot of plays. I had a lot of plays available. I was just going Flesh Raker and not made a constructs. Maybe. Maybe that was better. Okay. Trainer. What you go get? Maybe the -3 of Tezzeret was bad. Should just kept it on 6 and just turned it into an emblem this turn. We did lose with the emblem though. Maybe I should look for a different avenue if I want to win the game. Alright, Mishra's Bubble. Draw. A couple of cards. Expedition Map Mystic Forge. Okay. Oh, should I do? What should I do? I have so many options. So many options. And Tezzeret go up to 7 this turn. It can. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it go up to 7. And then I just attack with, I don't know, something. Um, another Mishra's Bubble. So this is 6. I could put a counter on the Cornucopia. Let me just turn on the Mox Opal with the Tezzeret emblem. What do I want to do with a Tezzeret emblem, actually? It's a good question. Um, Because if I turn on the Mishra's Bubble, it doesn't draw me a card. Right, anyway, I'll play map, and then a -7 Tezzeret. I guess I'm gonna go on the map with the wow, the map. Oh, because of Tezzeret emblem. Oh, I see. I see. Sure. Okay then. I guess I can -3 Tezzeret and get something. Nah, let's just leave it there. Let's leave it there chilling. I'm gonna kill the Teferi here. I don't want them to do things in my turn. I can also get Pithing Needle with Tezzeret. Nah. Let's just kill Teferi. I'll just leave Tezzeret hanging. Play Mystic Forge? What am I missing? What do you mean play Mystic Forge? Am I not missing 2 mana to play Mystic Forge? What am I missing? Wait, I can't? Yeah, I mean, I usually need mana, no? To cast your spells. Let's just leave Tezzeret hanging and pass. I think I can't. Maybe there was a way, I just didn't see it. I don't know. When it goes Snapcaster. Okay, then it goes Snapcaster Wrath. Strong. Yeah, I think I kind of messed up this game. I don't know. Should have probably played this Flesh Raker instead of making constructs. Yeah, definitely my bad to be in this spot. Flesh Raker should just come in when I have the chance over a construct. I was hoping to draw 0 to turn Tezzeret to 7. Maybe I'm pushing too much, this like 7 Tezzeret to 7 thing. And it's not actually a very good play. Because like here I could have gone, I don't know, Overflowing Chalice, put a counter on it. And like untap the Surge No, put another counter on it. I'll concede. Alright. Lost to Wu back to back Jeskai deck. I think that'll be enough for me and for this deck. But yeah, it was definitely a cool ride. You should try to avoid Wrath of the Skies deck. The first 2 match were clean. The second 2 match were less clean. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so.